pretty girl, pretty girl, pretty girl, pretty girl, pretty girl.
I'm gonna leave that in too. Mama didn't know I was still recording, I guess. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. I'm Marissa Ray. Today's video is going to be all about this super cute style that I have achieved today. Super adorable. I just did 5 Bantu knots in the front and some Flexi Rods in the back. Pretty soon here I will get into exactly which Flexi Rods I used, how I did it, all of that. It will be a voiceover showing y'all exactly how I achieved this style. So if you're not a subscriber, make sure you hit that subscribe button below. Comment down below and go ahead and like this video already because you already like the style. No need in waiting. You feel what I'm saying? So if you want to see how I did achieve this look, make sure you keep on watching. Alright y'all, I'm starting off with freshly washed hair, beautiful, gorgeous, natural curls. Okay, let's get into these products. I'm using the Mielle Pomegranate and Honey Leave-In Conditioner, Carol's Daughter's Coil Enhancing Moisture Butter, Jamaican Black Castor Oil, which I'm also going to put into this little tube. It just makes it a whole lot easier to apply the oil. Then I'm using Eco Styler Gel, the coconut oil kind, and some Cream of Nature Style and Shine Foaming Mousse. Now, the Flexi Rods I got from my local beauty supply store. It's the Red by Kiss brand. Comes in 8 pieces, 10 inches in length and 1 inch in diameter or width. You know, the bigger the rod is, the bigger the curl will be, typically. Mostly, it usually works out that way. Now, I'm going to go ahead and separate or section the first part of my hair because this is the part where we're going to use the Bantu knots. I like to section like 1/2 at a time. It just made it a bit easier for me. After that, I'm going to go in and perfect the part, even though I kind of didn't really need to because nobody saw that, but you know, anywho, I'm going to perfect the part later. Now I'm going to go in with my Jamaican Black Castor Oil and just apply it to my scalp because you don't want to be walking around with no dry scalp, girl. So you got to massage that scalp with some oil all over to make sure your style and your hair is nice and healthy. After doing that, I'm going to take the section down and we're going to start applying these products. So first, the Mielle Pomegranate and Honey Leave-In Conditioner, and then I'm going to apply the Carol's Daughter Coil Enhancing Moisture Butter to the entire front section before I do my Bantu knots. After doing that, I'm going to begin parting my hair in the sections for the Bantu knots. So I wanted to do 5 sections, and I also wanted them to be in triangles instead of just a regular square. This made it look a little bit cuter to me, I guess. But I ended up taking the rat tail comb instead of that wide tooth comb to perfect the part. It just made the parts look a lot crisper. Then I'm going to go ahead and comb the section out. Apply some more oil because I just like oil, you know, who don't? I mean, if you don't, it's cool, but yeah, anywho. Then I'm going to use some Eco Styler Gel and a brush to slick down the whole entire part and the section because when you do your Bantu knot, you want it to look nice and smooth and pretty and even and all that good stuff. So I begin twisting my Bantu knot either section. I think this is to my left, your right, my left. And the way you twist the Bantu knot is the same way you twist your actual hair. And you just wrap it around and wrap the twist underneath each little part that you've already twisted, and it then creates a Bantu knot. It's kind of hard to explain, but it makes sense if you just watch. It makes a lot of sense. After repeating those same steps, I'm going to repeat the twist and the Bantu knot, of course, for my next 4 sections. When you twist it, if you watch my hands in this next clip, I wanted to show y'all again, just in case you needed help doing it again. When you begin twisting, you just want to twist about to halfway down your hair, and then you can start wrapping the twist wrapping the twist around the knot and forming a knot. You don't want to twist too tight at the root, because when you begin wrapping your actual hair around it, it's going to get tight. So if you watch my hands at the knot itself, I kind of unravel it if I feel like it's getting too tight. That's why I have my other hand holding the knot itself, because it's possible to be too tight. And you just want to wrap the hair like underneath the twist or underneath the knot to secure it. I didn't use any rubber bands or bobby pins, anything like that. My hair is long enough, thankfully, that I can just continue to wrap it around, okay? And it stays secure for the whole time that I want to keep these up. Once I'm done doing my knots, I decided to just fix my edges a little bit. I still had to fix them in the morning, but you know, I love doing edges, so I just had to do it now. Okay, now the back section is ready to get manipulated too. So I just sectioned it into 2 first and foremost. Then I'm going to section that section into another 2, and I'm going to apply the same exact products that I used with my Bantu knots, because this is going to go into the Flexi Rods, or onto the Flexi Rods. So I just put the leave-in conditioner and then the coil enhancing smoothie. Oh girl, I'm thinking I'm talking about Shea Moisture. Nope, this is Carol's daughter's coil enhancing moisture butter. Do not get me wrong, y'all saw the products I used. But I'm just going to detangle. You know, you definitely, with this type of style, you have to detangle. Since I'm not blow drying my hair, for sure had to detangle for this style. So I just wanted to apply the products and then braid or twist each section just to get the moisture on there first, and then I'm going to go back in and do the Flexi Rods. Now all the braids and twists are complete, so I'm going to go ahead and get my Flexi Rods ready. These right here are very easy to use, but they can be uncomfortable to sleep in. So let's get started. I'm taking small sections, I guess kind of medium to small sections. And if you notice, those little pieces of my hair are falling down because if you haven't seen my video, I'll definitely tag it up here. My hair had broke off, but now it's growing back, so that's why it's a lot shorter. With raveling this Flexi Rod onto my hair, it can be kind of difficult because my hair is moist and it's soft. You definitely want to secure the ends first. I'm going to show you multiple times again so that you can see how exactly I am wrapping the Flexi Rod onto my hair. But it's very easy to do once you just kind of get the hang of it. So I'm just taking another section here and I'm going to begin wrapping pretty soon. When you do the end, you want to slide the Flexi Rod all the way down to the end and make sure you wrap your hair over the ends of your hair and just continue to wrap it up and around as if it's a spiral. Try to make it even across all the Flexi Rods. Here I'm just kind of folding them up to make it more comfortable for like when I sleep, because if they're all hanging down, I can't really tie a scarf around it. Since they're kind of long, it makes it a little bit difficult. But anywho, I'm just going to begin doing the same exact thing. Make sure you secure them ends right underneath and wrap your ends like into your hair, and then begin wrapping in a spiral around it all the way to the root, and fold the little pieces just to secure the ends and the roots of your hair. They really are pretty easy to do and definitely secure. I don't know how they started formulating this, but it's definitely secure, exactly how you see here. The ends and the root is very secure. Don't hesitate to add more products like I'm doing right here. Add more products if you feel like you need your hair to smooth or slick down a little bit better, just so that you make sure your hair is not going to be all messy and frizzy when you take the rods out. Now all the rods are in. All the Bantu knots are complete. Yeah, we about to try to see how we're gonna put this scarf on, girl. I was having such a hard time putting my little scarf on because these things are big. Like, first of all, they're not the little small ones, they're chunky. So I just tried my best to put my scarf around so that I could sleep, because you definitely want to, of course, tie your hair down and keep these in at least, I would say, a full day, because although my hair wasn't fully wet, it was still a little bit damp. So for sure I kept them in a full entire 24 hours, and I ended up having to sit under the dryer a little bit more for the other side because it wasn't fully dry. But definitely make sure your hair is 100% dry before you take these down. Otherwise, you're going to be a mad little sister, okay? Mad. All right, it's the next morning. Honey, I done did my face. I done did my edges. The hair is dry now, finally. And I'm going to use that Jamaican black castor oil. Y'all know that's my favorite oil, because when you start to unravel your hair, you do not want to create unnecessary frizz. If your hair is like mine, it's going to frizz up anyway. But you don't want unnecessary frizz, okay? You don't want that, sis. You don't. So what you're going to do is start separating the twist or your hair from the rod. And you want to twist your hair around your finger. Each piece that you separate, twist it around your finger the same direction that the actual twist is going. Like the same way you wrapped it around the rod, you want to wrap it around your finger so that you don't unravel a twist. You want to wrap it the same way so that it kind of like formulates the twist, moisturizes the twist at the same time, and it just makes your twist look a whole lot better and neater than if you were just to pull it apart without adding oil or without twisting it again. Notice how much an impact the oil and like retwisting the little spiral is on my hair. The hair looks so juicy and luscious. Like, even though it looks like I kind of need a bit of a trim, my hair looks so shiny, and the curls just look so beautiful. Like, the curl literally looks so cute. Oop, hang time. Okay, honey, my hair is growing, okay? Y'all, okay, keep watching. Alright y'all, that brings us to the end of this video. If you enjoyed, again, give me a thumbs up, but I'm pretty sure you already did in the beginning if you listen, you feel what I'm saying. But anywho, definitely give me a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't. Follow me on Instagram at marissa.w. It'll be here on the screen, also down below in the description box. Definitely enjoy this hairstyle, okay? Definitely comment hashtag more hairstyles if you want me to do more hairstyles on separate videos. Trying to get into, like, you know, being creative with my hairstyles again. So I hope you guys really enjoyed. Thanks for watching again, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.